Hello, it's Jennifer Savari, and today I'll be sharing how I made this Christmas card and matching lined envelope using Birch Press Design layering dies and the Ludlow triangle. And this piece script, also by Birch Press, is brand new and absolutely beautiful font there. When making Christmas cards, I always try to find a simple design that will go fast when I make a bunch of them. And this is definitely one of those designs that a whole bunch could be made. They look beautiful, and these layering dies offer a lot of detail that makes it look like you spent a lot more time than you really did. So I just simply started layering the glitz snowflake. You can see layer A and B together are white, and then layer C is cut out of silver, and that will be the background. I didn't need to use a whole bunch of glue. I didn't want any glue to get off onto that silver cardstock, so I was just very careful, but I got it on each edge to make sure nothing curled up. Now the piece sugar script comes with the background and the letters, and I just cut the background out of my foreground paper so that that silver layer behind would shine through, and that matches the base of the silver snowflake. Once that was adhered, I die cut the word peace out of white and just simply glued that into the negative space. This is a top folding note card, A2 size, so it was 4 1/4 by 11 inches, and I scored it at 5 1/2. This created the base of my card, and then all that was left to do was adhere the piece base to the base of the card. Once that was attached, I just glued a little bit of glue onto the back of the snowflake and kind of positioned it at an angle there. See how the left corners kind of meet up with the corner of the card and the snowflake, and I wanted the fronds to be hanging over the edge just a little bit. I did put this under some weight to dry for just a second, and then I added one Swarovski crystal to the center just for a little bit of bling. And I wanted to show this card is so striking in real life, and it's just absolutely, I love this card. But it did not fit a regular sized envelope. So I'm using my We Are Memory Keepers envelope punch board, and I'm using the 6 bar. And so I needed a 9 1/4 by 9 1/4 inch square with the score line starting at 4. And these punch boards are so simple to use. I am the first to get intimidated by stuff like this, but this was just, I use it all the time, and it makes envelopes so easy. I did forget to punch the little corner rounders at the tops. You'll see me do that here in a minute. But first I just scored all the sides so that it would be a nice crisp envelope. And then you'll see me add the Ludlow triangle for just a little bit of color along the top of the envelope. And I lined it up in the corner of my scrap piece there so that all I had to do was make one little cut. And then I just glued it on. And here I am rounding off the corners, and then I also cut that sharp piece that you saw there. So now it's just flat on that envelope. And just one little line of glue on each side, and the envelope is done. And I just love how this card turned out. The colors and the way that it sits with the fronds coming off of the card. It's a really fun card to make and super simple. Most importantly, it's about actually getting Christmas cards done. And this is one of those cards that you can definitely get your Christmas cards done with this design. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you again soon.